3 weeks ago, I married Tom. I love him. He's a good man. He has a daughter. Her name is Emma. She's 14 years old. Emma's mother died 3 years ago. Emma loved her mother very much. On my first day in the house, I was excited. I was also nervous. Tom opened the front door. We walked in together. He was carrying my bags. Emma was sitting in the living room. She was on the sofa. She was looking at her phone. I smiled. I said, "Hi, Emma." She didn't look at me. She stood up. She walked to her room. She closed the door. She didn't say anything. My heart felt heavy. Tom put his hand on my shoulder.
Give her time,
He said.
She needs time.
I nodded. I tried to smile, but I was sad. I unpacked my things that day. I put my clothes in the closet. I put my books on the shelf. Then I took out my special vase. It was blue and white. It had flowers on it. My mother gave it to me before she died. I put the vase in the living room. I put it on a small table. I loved looking at it. It made me think of my mother. 2 weeks passed. Emma never talked to me. She never looked at me. When I cooked dinner, she ate in her room. I was sad, but I tried to be patient. I tried to give her time. Then one day, Tom had to go on a business trip. He would be gone for 2 days.
Will you be okay?
He asked me. Yes, I said. We will be fine. But I was worried. It was just Emma and me now. The first day was quiet. Emma stayed in her room. I cooked dinner. I left a plate outside her door. She took it later. She didn't say thank you. The next day, I was in my bedroom. It was afternoon. Then I heard it. Crash. Something broke. I ran to the living room. My vase was on the floor. Broken. All broken. Emma was standing there. She was right next to it. I felt so angry. My body started shaking. I couldn't stop it. You saw me clean this vase every day, I shouted. You knew I loved it. It was from my mother. It was the only thing I had from her. Why did you break it? My voice was loud, too loud. Emma's face went white. She looked scared, very scared. She ran to her room. The door slammed. I stood there. I was shaking. Then I started crying. I went to my room. I cried and cried. I couldn't stop. 1 hour passed. Maybe 2 hours. I don't know. Then I heard the front door. It opened. Then it closed. I looked at the clock. It was getting dark outside. It was almost night. I went to the living room. Emma wasn't there. I went to her room. I knocked on the door. Emma? I said. No answer. I opened the door. The room was empty. Emma was gone. My heart started beating fast, very fast. She ran away. She was gone, and Tom was not here. It was my responsibility to keep her safe. And now She was out there, alone, at night. I grabbed the car keys. I ran outside. I got in the car. I started driving. I looked everywhere. Nothing. 2 hours passed. I couldn't find her. I was so scared. I decided to drive home. Maybe she came back. Maybe she was home now. I was driving slowly, looking at every person on the street. Then I saw her, Emma. She was walking on the sidewalk. She was walking home, but she wasn't alone. 2 boys were walking next to her. They were older, maybe 16 or 17. They were talking to her. They were too close to her. Emma looked scared. I stopped the car, fast. I jumped out. "Hey!" I shouted. "Leave her alone." The boys looked at me. Then they laughed. But they walked away. I ran to Emma. I hugged her. I hugged her so tight. "I'm sorry," I said. "I'm so sorry I yelled at you." Emma started crying. I was crying too. We stood there on the street, holding each other, crying. "My mother died of cancer," I told her. That vase was hers. It was special to me. It made me remember her. That's why I was so angry. But I shouldn't have yelled at you. I'm sorry. Emma cried harder.
My mom died of cancer too,
She said. Her voice was so sad. Then Emma pulled back. She reached into her jacket. She took out a box, a small box. She gave it to me. I opened it. Inside was a vase. It looked just like my vase. The same blue and white. The same flowers,
I didn't break it on purpose.
Emma said.
It was an accident. I was cleaning the table. I knocked it over. I felt so bad, so I went out to find one like it. I looked everywhere. I finally found this one. I was bringing it back to you.
Thank you, I said. Thank you so much,
I'm sorry I was mean to you.
Emma said.
I missed my mom. I didn't want a new mom.
I'm not trying to be your mom, I said. Your mom will always be your mom. I just want to be your friend. She nodded. She smiled a little. We drove home together. We didn't talk much, but it was okay. It was a good kind of quiet. That night, we had dinner together. We talked about our mothers. We talked about cancer. We talked about how much we missed them. We both lost our mothers. We both had the same pain. And now we had each other. From that day on, everything changed. Emma started talking to me. She started smiling at me. We put the new vase on the table, right where the old one was. Every time I looked at it, I thought of my mother, and I thought of Emma. We were a family now, a real family, and it all started with a broken vase. Who do you feel sorry for more, Emma or the stepmother? Subscribe to learn English through more short and interesting stories. Lesson of the day. Die of something. Die of something means a person or an animal dies because of a disease, an accident, or another problem. Examples from the story. My mother died of cancer. More examples. She died of a heart attack.